Okay, so I received a defective Orange RX do-it-yourself dsmx transmitter module. This video is to show that it's bad, doesn't work. Got a few things laid out here to demonstrate. First, I have my Jetty DS16 with R7 receiver with one of the ports set to PPM out mode. I have that hooked up to my Phoenix RC. The Jetty's off right now. Just to demonstrate that my PPM out works. This is the port I will be plugging the Orange RX into in a moment here. I also have a DX9 just to demonstrate that my little Orange RX dsmx or 2, doesn't matter, you don't know, it's dsmx receiver works. We're just going to add a model here real quick, bind it to here. I got the bind plug in already. Move the throttle channel up and down just to, show you it works. So that way we know this is good. We'll know that the Jetty output is good. Once we plug this in, I'll power this up while holding the bind button. The LED does not light up at all. I believe you tap 3 or 4 or 5 times really fast to switch modes between DSM 2 11 milliseconds, 22 milliseconds, and DSMX 11 and 22 milliseconds. Even doing that without trying to bind doesn't change the transmit mode of the module at all. So that's that. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my Jetty so that way you can see the inputs from the Jetty. Let's go ahead and... I don't think you can see that. Yeah, I'm going to start the transmitter. There, the Phoenix kicks in. I got the little display up. That all works just fine. I can crash the helicopter if we want. No problem. Okay, so no problems there. Again, Jetty bound to here. Just to demonstrate, we'll unplug the power from here. You should hear the Jetty's going to start freaking out. Yep. Lost connection. Clear that. Okay, so here, let's go ahead and create a new model on here real quick.
I've been an IndyCar driver for 6 years now. Every time I get into my car,
That may be really difficult to...
I didn't quit. Life is all about pushing your limits. Now I'm doing something that scares me even more. But honestly, I love the adrenaline rush because I'm crazy. My life's achievement.
Okay, let's just go back into here, system setup, so we don't have to hold any buttons. Bind, get ready to bind that in just a second. This is kind of tricky. See if I can get this plugged in while on camera.
It is very important that I get our father-daughter dance right. Most fans may know me as that funny little kid on TV.
There we go. Alright, it's in bind mode. So let's sit back here a little bit and go ahead and try to bind this.
Binding. dsmx 22 milliseconds.
Right. So there we are. We're bound. Just fine. Receiver, great. Okay. That's enough of that one. Let's go ahead and unplug this.
That's not my thing.
It's really difficult.
But I'm here because it would have made my mom so proud.
Plug that back in a minute here. Okay. So this is in the SAT port, right? So here's our layout. The bottom is a negative bus, the middle is positive bus, and then the top is the individual signals. So I'll need to unplug my adapter here, but in the meanwhile, let's go ahead and look at the wire output on here. We look, the wires are soldered on right. We have ground at the bottom, positive in the middle, and signal on the top, so the colors match. Now, the way that these are heat shrink, they don't really fit in all stacked like that on top of each other. So I'm actually going to put the ground in the PPM port, and then I'll move the positive over to a different port because it's a bus. It's all the same thing, no big deal. I'm gonna have to put the phone down to plug this in. I can't manage this and hold the phone, so hold on.
Being able to pull up different articles, different parts of the screen is so convenient. I used to be a Mac user, but this is way better.
Hi, welcome to the Katy Cat collection. My new mascara, Katy Cat Eye. It's the all-day 360 cat eye. 10 times volume, darkness, and no smudging. Katy Cat Eye have new Katy Cat matte lipsticks from me and Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.
Dogs sure can be messy. But with NexGuard, their flea and tick killer doesn't have to be. NexGuard, the vet's #1 choice for dogs, is a delicious beef-flavored chew that kills both flea and ticks.
So if we look here, it's going to focus. The SAT port, we have the signal plugged into the PPM in. So PPM out, the signal port on the R7 receiver to the signal wire. Ground is also on the same port. If you look, you can see positive is plugged into the middle pin on just another random port. It's all a solid bus, so there's full continuity from where it's plugged into the actual positive port on that same, or positive pin on that same port. So it's all the same. It'll get power, no problem. So I'm gonna, let's turn this back on. Oh, it is on. Go ahead and power this up. So it's in bind mode. So there we are, bind mode. Okay, I'm gonna try to see if I can't hold this and okay, I'm gonna have to put the camera down. I have to hold this while I plug in the power so this thing starts to try to bind over there. So be right back. That's just the Jetty complaining because it doesn't have signal yet. And there it goes. Okay. Holding the bind button. I got it squished in there. Still see that's going. We have connection back on the Jetty. We have power. There's 8.32 volts. It's inactivity is what it's complaining about. Holy crap. It's working now. Wait a minute, that wasn't working before. I don't know what happened. I've done this like 10 times. Let me try it again.
Now, before the break, we revealed Lori and Val and Rick and Emma say 4 more couples have joined us on the walkway.
Warning, low voltage.
I was actually not even
Distance.
getting.
You guys during the show.
Oh, the damn thing bound now. I'll be go to hell.
And when we just saved the top couple and the lowest ranked couple.
What the flip?
Surprised expressions, Julianne.
I swear I did this like 10 times.
What's your sense of what that might mean for the rest of the gang?
This is bound now.
I feel like Lori and Val,
But still,
I feel like that was quite an obvious
that should be
choice,
channel 1,
based on scores, and then again,
I
based on
believe.
scores.
Let's look at the output here.
But I think that that's what this conversation is about. It's about what America thinks, and they are the ones that are voting. I think it also doesn't hurt to mention Emma, who's pretty fantastic, but I mean, for the rest of you, I mean, it's all about the votes. It's working each week harder and harder, but I mean, here we go. Let's see what's going to happen.
Oh, probably holds on.
Ready to get some results? The judges' scores from last night and last week have been combined with your votes from both weeks, and we will now
Oh,
reveal
there it
the
goes.
results.
What the fuck? It's working.